మిత్రులారా, బంధువులారా, వనక్కము, స్వాగతము to South Asia Maps Education Channel. Your presenter Dr. J. Reddy, Joggari, Tirupati Reddy. Today we will be continuing our exploration on part 2 on Arabia series, Saudi Arabia series. This is part 2. Previously, we have identified about 25 or so geographic regions, physiographic regions. And in the part B, I will giving a overview of about half a dozen or so these physiographic regions and geographic regions. In the downstream, in other presentation, I will talk about each of these physiographic regions of Arabian Peninsula, KSA, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in depth. The previous part A, I have covered round about 7 or so. You can look at them. All these presentations, Mitranam, I have posted in our series, and here this is the bird's eye view of the series. We are in part 2, about 25 geographic, physiographic regions of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the broader Arabian Peninsula. All these presentations you can find at YouTube channel, education channel, South Asia Maps J. Reddy. There are around about 850 or so immaculately presented and made presentations for you to explore. So there is a difference between administrative maps, political maps when compared to physiographic maps or physical geography maps, where you can see the land, terrain, geopolitical entity in terms of water bodies and its elevations, plateaus, plains, peneplains, the wadis, Endorheic basins and straits and so on. That gives a deeper understanding of the society, culture in that area, how history, economy is molded, whereas the standard two-dimensional administrative political maps may not give that much. Here I am showing you all the list of all the 25 or 26 or so physiographic regions of Saudi Arabia. You can look at them at this place. You can stop and look at them. And this is part A and B. You can also look at them and to get a broader thing how this fits in. And I have jotted the next half C and D, the same physiographic maps. You can look at them. All of them we are exploring part B of that. Here I have expanded this, especially Nafud regions and so on, a broader font. You can look at them. You can stop and see because my pronunciation may be a little different than local or others, so that in case you are not very clear, at least how generally they are spelled in Romanized English language, I have delineated here for you. I will go over these physiographic regions in the beginning, and I will take you to a couple of maps so that these things will be made very clear to you. The Nafud Desert is east of the Kanaha Wildlife Sanctuary. This is the Nafud Desert, east of the Kanaha Wildlife Sanctuary that adjoins in the Tayman Plateau region. This is the Tayman and Tabuk Plateau regions in the Tabuk province of Saudi Arabia. And There is you have to remember 4 or 5 towns, the Sakaka, Hail, and Buraidah, Zulfi, and Riyadh, and capital Riyadh and Quway'iyah, and the Washir towns and the Wadi regions. Based upon that, you can delineate them. This is the An-Nafud Desert, this is the Rub al Khali Desert. Dahna connects them. This is the escarpment, a sort of small mountains called Tuwaiq. West of this Tuwaiq, Nafud is divided into Mahur region, Sir regions, and Dahal regions. This is the Mahur, Sir, and Dahal. What is the delineation of is not very clear. Remember, these geographic, physiographic regions are broadly presented. I have given a broad idea here. There is a town called Hail, that is the headquarter of Kasi Hail province, and the east of Hail town and Buraida town and Jabal Shamar Arc. This is the Hail town, the Buraida town. This is the Shamar mountains. This east of the Shamar Hail Buraida, north of this Wadi Batin, Wadi Rum here. This is the Mahur region. This is a part of the Nafud Desert, broadly speaking, and that's the Mahur. South of this the river, ephemeral river Wadi, that is called Wadi Rum, Wadi Rima, and Batin here. That's called Sir region. This is the part of the broader Nafud. South of Buraida and Zulfi. This is the Buraida. There is a town, small town will be the Zulfi town. And there is a highway that connects the Jeddah and the Red Sea and Mecca, Muslims' holy city, and Taif to, and that is the goes eventually to uh, the Riyadh on the Tuwaiq mountain range east side. That is the north of that highway. I will show you in the other map. That is the Sir region. South of that highway, broadly the Dahal region. South of there is a town Quway'iyah, that is the west of on the highway before we hit the Riyadh, the capital city, and there is a Wadi, this ephemeral temporary river, also town, Wadi, the way shared to Kuwait, that region is Dahal. That means the broader Nafud Desert in the north is 3 branches, desert, semi-arid, arid regions, the Mahur, that is the demarcation point being the Wadi, Wadi Rum or Wadi Rima and Wadi Batin, and south is the Sir, south of the highway, there is the Dahal region. And there is a historic Najd Plateau or Najd Plateau, that is the homeland of Rashidi Sultan Emirs and Saudi Emirs. After the during the terminal time of Ottoman Aliya Sultans during the World War, both of them they found eventually Saudis won and they made this conquered the area, and post World War One they conquered the Hejaz region and combined them, and Hejaz and Najd kingdoms now called Saudi Arabia, based upon the founder Ibn Saud, that is the Abdul Aziz Ibn Saud, who passed away around about 1953 or so, the same year almost like the prominent communist leader of Soviet Union, Stalin. This is the Najd region. Historically, this is the Hejaz region. This is the Najd region, the plateau region. The north, this part is called Shamar mountain range. Remember again, there will be certain branches called Azza mountain ranges, Salma mountain ranges. There are the mountains and the peaks and so on. This is round about the town called Hail. That the region is called Shamar and headquarters of the emirs of the Shamar, who aligned with the our subsidiaries, auxiliaries of Ottoman sultans. Finally, when they were defeated after World War One, the south annexed their kingdom. This is the Red Sea for 38,000 square kilometers and so on. We can see, and we can go and look at these regions. So you have to again remember the broad areas, so this is the Shirhan Basin Depression coming from Jordan to this Al Jawah province. You can see very clearly Wadi Batin here. This is the Kuwait, the border between Kuwait and Mesopotamia, now Iraq. That means Buraida town will be somewhere here. South is called Wadi Rum or Wadi Rama. That means this is the Nafud Desert. You can see the Shamar Mountains here. Shamar Mountains, Nafud. Then between this Wadi is the Mahur region. That's the Mahur region. South of that Wadi is the Sir region. How far that Sir region is broadly, there is a highway between this is the Jeddah to this is the Medina basin, and this is the Jeddah town to Taif to this is the Tuwaiq mountain range. This is the Hanifa Wadi. That means Riyadh will be somewhere here. That south of Quway'iyah town. So there is the Wadi. You can see this the Wadi is here, Wadi Dawashir, and this is the Tuwaiq mountain. This is the Dahal. South of the highway 50 is the Dahal, north of the highway is the Ashir region, and after the Buraidah and Zulfi towns, Wadi, but in this region is the Mahur. Further, this is the main Nafud Desert, and this is the Ad-Dahna Desert that connects the Nafud to Rub al Khali empty quarters. That's the Rub al Khali. We'll see that one, and again you can broadly have to remember this is the Nafud, this is the Hail town, that is the Shamar mountain range there. This is the Buraidah. Between these, that is the Mahur, this is the Nafud. South of the Buraidah and up to you can see the highway here from Jeddah, Mecca, that region to Riyadh, go to, and the Persian Gulf, that is the Dammam region, and that is the this is the Mahur, that is the Shir. Further south will be Dahal region, that is the Wadi Dawashir here. Wadi Dawashir town, Dawashir. This is the Wadi Hanifa, the Riyadh town here. This is the Najd Plateau. This is the Najd Plateau, the Hejaz regions. So I will show you the regions here. So this is the Nafud region. The Hail town, you have to remember the Hail. This is the Hail one. This is the Nafud, and this is the Mahur. Mahur, we can say up to Buraidah and Zulfi. This is the Wadi. So Wadi means you have to find out the Kuwait. So Wadi Batin town, Batina. So this is the Wadi. That goes to Kuwait. You can see the Kuwait geopolitical entity. So up to Wadi Batin. So this is the Mahur region. You can see Mahur. South of Mahur, that is the Buraidah town and Zulfi. This is the Tuwaiq mountains. You can see Sir region, S-I-R-R, Sir region. How far the Sir region? You can say broadly, this is the highway 50 here, and this is the Kuway'iyah region, this is the highway. Until this, you can say broadly Kuway'iyah. So this is the Riyadh and Kuway'iyah. And further south of Kuway'iyah, this is the highway 50. You can say, I can read is highway 50 here. This is the Dahal region. This is the Tuwaiq mountains. This is the Dahal region. Dahal region goes up to what? This is the Nafud Ad-Dahna. Wadi Dawashir and Safail town and Wadi Dawashir town Dawashir. So we covered that one. And the broader area of the Najd also we covered that entire region. And here again you can very broadly see this. You have to remember again that important towns, the Hail. So the Shamar mountains Hail there, you can see the Hail, and that is the north is the Nafud, and this is the Buraidah, that is the south of Buraidah, and north is the Mahur part of the Nafud, and south is the Sir part. How far this Sir? It goes to this the Tuwaiq mountains. This is the Riyadh and Karaj, that is on the Hanifa Wadi, and there is a town called that is on the highway Quway'iyah. South of Quway'iyah, we can say that is broadly Dahal region. It goes to the far of Wadi Dawashir. You can see the Wadi there and Dawashir. That is the broadly. This is the Najd Plateau. Hope these things will be very broad. This region is very important because this region conquered and annexed to the Darul Islam during the time of the Abu Bakr, the Umayyad Khalifa, that is Rashidin Khalifa by the Saiful Islam, Walid bin Khalid, and the Battle of Duma Jandal near Sakaka town, that is in the The Jawab region is and around about 630s, Ridda Wars, and Yamama region is near Saudi Arabia. War between the Walid and Muslima, where Ridda, the contemporary opponents of Islam, were finally subdued. So these are the broader historical significance of this region. And the next presentation, Mitrana, we'll look at the part C, that is the next half a dozen or so geographical physiographic region of Saudi Arabia, Arabian Peninsula. Thank you very much for joining me today. Your presenter, Dr. J. Reddy, you are very welcome to post your comments or any suggestions. See you later, Mitrana. Thank you very much. ధన్యవాదాలు.